Okay, people, I have one thing to say today. What the fuck? I am actually making this video not because I wanna make a let's play video or anything, but actually more because I just wanna say WTF is wrong with the world. You may think that, oh come on, why are you complaining this time? Last time you complained about, I don't remember. I don't remember what the hell I was complaining about last time, but I remember I complained about something before. But you might say that, oh well, you're probably just gonna be complaining about shit again. No, I'm not gonna be complaining about shit. I'm gonna be complaining about something that's actually been bothering me a lot at that. Because you see, the world is in trouble. I'm not gonna be all spiritual and bullshit like most people say that the world is sick and it needs to be fixed. No, that's not the way I roll. The way I roll is I talk about real life actual issues. When I do, I don't generally talk about this kind of crap because nobody's interested, but this time I'm sick of it. I'm going to talk about it no matter what you guys think. Now, what I'm talking about, what I'm referring to, is Apple. It's a company that has been problematic for decades and will continue to be so until people stop enlisting to work there. Now you might think that, oh, what the fuck, what's wrong with you? Apple's awesome. Well, what's wrong with me? Let me ask, what's wrong with Apple? They haven't made a single product for about 25 years that have been able to survive. Survive? As in, be out in the market? No, all their products have made it out on the market. That's not the problem. The problem is that they haven't been able to survive any kind of punishment. Look at, that company is a great example to quantity over quality. We all know that that's true. And if it wasn't true, oh, for fuck's sake, if it wasn't true, then what would Apple be then? Probably a half-decent company that didn't just take your money and threw it into thin air or into someone's pocket. It would probably be a company that made great, useful products that can actually be used for more than 5 years. And what I mean is, think about it. How often has an Apple product been made and been developed, made and sold in massive quantities that have actually been useful? Back in the 80s, Apple decided the fate of the world by making the Apple I. By making the computer, the Apple computer. They decided the fate of the world by making computers more useful with the Apple computer. However, they also decided the fate of their company. Okay. They also decided the fate of their own company by releasing that computer. How? And what does that great computer that actually was reliable and useful have to do with a worthless computer? With worthless computers and Apple phones and shit. Well, you may think that I'm insane and completely crazy and bonkers and an idiot, but believe it or not, Apple has caused more trouble than they get credit for. Think about it. How many people in school have been bullied? Because, oh wait, never mind, let's reform that question. That would be a very difficult question to answer. I have an even easier question to answer. How many kids in school have not been bullied because they don't own an iPhone or iPad or Mac? Can you answer that question? I can, because it doesn't take a genius. It doesn't take math. No answer? Nobody that can figure out the fucking answer that's been in front of their faces since they were in 7th grade? Okay, I'll answer the question for you. None. Nobody that has not owned an iPhone has avoided being made fun of. I don't know why kids, I don't know why students are so inclined to make the life of others miserable because they don't own everything that everybody else owns. But I don't know why. You don't have to be poor not to own an iPhone. You might just not like Apple, like me. I could probably have gotten an iPhone a lot of time ago if I would have wanted one. Sure, the iPhone it's kind of cool, I must say. That's the only thing I think Apple has gotten right in late years. The Mac, their computers is what bothers me, and the iPad. Oh, the fucking iPad! Let's make a computer in the form of a fucking sheet of glass that breaks when you tap it too hard. Yeah, that's basically what the iPad's been about. Making the most fragile computer ever. That is the iPad. You may say that, oh, but the iPad isn't that fragile. Have you ever tapped an iPad a little bit too hard, and then you get you know when you tap an iPad a tiny bit too hard, and you then get these nice swirly, colorful lines on the screen when you angle it just right in the light? That's not a manufacturing issue. That is because you tapped it a tiny bit too hard. An iPhone would never get that because the front screen is made out of glass and is heat sensitive, not pressure sensitive. The iPad has a plastic screen, making it inferior in every way. But I'm not really here to talk about the advantages of an iPhone, although the iPhone is quite cool. That's the only thing I think I guess I'm being a little bit of a whatchamacallit? Oh yes, I would. I guess I'm being a little bit of a whatchamacallit. Hypocrite here? Yes, understandable. Yes, that's understandable if somebody would call me a hypocrite. For fuck's sake. Hang on. That's understandable if somebody might want to call me a hypocrite, because I am a hypocrite. I don't deny that. I hate companies that make something so bad that it doesn't last a month in most cases. But I also like them if they have a product that I like. If they have one product I like them. But if they make a product that sucks so much ass that it doesn't deserve a name, then I hate them. But I at the same time love them because they have made something else that is awesome. Now, you may say that you are the biggest fucking hypocrite ever conceived by mankind, and that is true, I probably am. But that doesn't bother me much. For I am, I don't know, intelligent. I see the good and the bad in companies. I don't just see the good or the bad. I'm not one-sided, I'm two-sided. I see both sides of the same picture, I guess you might say. But then there's this other little number of people that says, oh, but no, you're a hypocrite. You're just an idiot. And you're just an idiot. You deserve to go fuck yourself, you schmuckering fucktard. Yeah. Those are the people I'm referring to. There are actually the people that don't know how to write properly. Oh, good, my pick broke. Great. I better take those off so I don't get distracted by Minecraft. Now, the main problem I have with Apple, you've already heard that. They make products that are intended to break, so that you'll have to buy a new one, and a new one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. They never made, ever since the 80s ended, they haven't made a single product that is meant to last. They have only made products that is meant to break. Now, how I mean by this is because, well, look at the iPhone, look at the iPad, look at iPhone 5 is actually quite durable. But look at the iPhone 4, iPhone 3, iPhone 2, and iPhone 1. And just the iPhone. And all the other stuff they made. The iPad, the Mac, fucking cobweb. Yeah, just look at all that stuff. Just look at all the stuff they made that is slightly larger than the iPhone. It's all meant to break. I don't know why, but